On one, ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 180. 11, Thomas. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
11, MT, 12, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, 11, Mighty. Big 13. Big 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Gun.
Now a give up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Hey, can. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Forced out wide. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 24-yard line.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. Set to go now on first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70, 18 Runner, 18 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Comeback team.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, Barkley. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Quinn Williams there to make the play.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Ready, set.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
First down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing now on first and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here's Barkley. And nothing's developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will score! Touchdown, Brooklyn. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Wide 80. Shot.
Burrow now. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
28-yard line.
London brought in motion.
70, Timberwolf.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Stephanie! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Ready.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be from 42 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Eagles go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Shot. Wide 80.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a loss of 8.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but when you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
Forced out wide. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11. 12. 11. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11 M2. 11 M2.
Burrow. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Gun. Stop. 180. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
The 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now a give on the ground. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. Call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
13 yards on the play.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. Top low 8.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Gravity lying.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Seven Pirates, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneer, 19 Lion.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Jackson, Smith, and Digba, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And it'll lead to a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
11, Tom. Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Again, working deep downfield. That one underthrown and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Finding room to the 20, and he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Back to throw. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards.
And Mike, week in and week out, I still don't understand how tight ends continue to be disrespected and left wide open in the passing game. I mean, he's the biggest target on the field. How do you lose track of him? Somebody needs to identify their responsibility, stay in their zone and coverage, and make sure they take that big target away. Because if not, I guarantee this quarterback's going to...
Oh, big hole left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Brooklyn. So they take it the distance. The running back carrying it. Greg, looks like a little EA college football type play. But we see more and more of it in the NFL every day.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to the play is the threat of the quarterback pulling it and keeping it himself. You see the defender on the end of the line. That's his read. He gets caught flat-footed. Next thing you know, the running back has it through the crease, and he's gone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready? 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. Stop. Right, 80. Right, hot. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, MT, Kate. 11, MT, Kate.
Second down, Burrow. He's going to try it here again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Stop. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's going to dial up another deep ball, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Deputy! Liking 18!
They'll run the toss to Barkley. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 ball trap, 60 ball trap.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play for the Eagles. and even 30 yards.
Ready, set.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's
we go,
first
here
and
we
goal
go.
now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Steady.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Out to his right. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 24-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Okay, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, catch, Panther. Cougars.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He's to the 10. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Brooklyn. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they...
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh,